Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for joining me with another Monday Marketing with Gene, and I'm glad to have you here. I wanted to talk to you guys today about sales funnels, specifically when it comes to your website and what that means, and if you've never heard of the term or how that works, I want to give you a quick explanation of what that is. Now behind me here, I kind of drew an example of what a sales funnel should be in terms of your website. Now I'm not an artist, I'm not a great artist or anything like that, but I wanted to kind of draw a digital, or at least a visual representation of what that would look like, and that's what this is. So when someone comes to your website, essentially at first they're a visitor, right? So they're coming to your website from different means, and we'll get into that on what those other means are in a second. But essentially they're a visitor, and if things go well and they see what they like and they find some things on your website that they like, then there's some kind of attraction, right? There may be a sale, or there may be a coupon, or there may be a mailing list, or something that they're attracted to that makes them stay on the website. Then once they stay on and they're looking for more information, essentially they become a lead. Now a lead is basically a possible or qualified customer that is read your content or seen some information that's on your website, and they want some more information, or maybe they want to buy, or maybe they have questions that they want to have answered. And so that's what becomes a lead. Now after they become a lead, they're going to eventually become a new customer, and that's what we all want. Obviously we want them to convert in some way or shape or form, whether it's to buy something, whether it's to join our mailing list, or engage with us in some kind of way, maybe with auto chat or something like that. But they eventually become a new customer by again taking an offer or buying something, right? Whether it's a product or service. And so that's in a nutshell, again, superficially, in a nutshell, this is how this works. Now, if they're a visitor, chances are they came to your website from maybe a blog post. Maybe they came from a Facebook ad that you started. Maybe they are from some social media posts that you put up. Maybe they came from some email marketing that you did, and you had some links that were to your website, or maybe to a landing page. Maybe it was from some cold calling. That still is very much effective if you have a way of doing that to the rightful target audience, right? And then maybe there was maybe you did some Google keyword research, and maybe there's some keywords that you're ranked really well for on your website, and that's how they came to your website. Either way, there's analytics to back this stuff up, but at the very least, these are some things, some reasons why, or some reasons why you'd have some new visitors coming to your website, right? So that would be them. Now, what's their attraction when they get there? Let's talk about that. Once they get there, maybe they got there and they see your page and there's a call to action. And so on the call to action, maybe it's that they receive a free download. Maybe they receive a free coupon. Maybe there's a sale that's going on. Maybe there's an event that you're promoting. Something about the reason why they came to your website, or reason why they're there, that's making them stay there, which would be a great way to keep their attraction. Now, once they're attracted, we want them to take some kind of action. We want them to do something once they see something that they like. And that's when they become a lead. Now, when becoming a lead, they may join your mailing list. They may have gotten a little toaster pop-up that comes up at the side of the screen that shows like an auto chat window, and maybe there's some questions that they wanted to have answered that your auto chat is able to do for them. And by doing that, you're able to grab some information from them, maybe their name, their email address, their location, and something that they're interested in. By having that, you're able to go back and respond back to them, maybe with a warm call, or maybe with an email to follow up and answer that question, and maybe then again sell to them or your product or service. Maybe they are directed to a contact form where they can fill out some information, or maybe fill out a question that they need to have answered, or something maybe they want you to contact them at a certain time. And then also, maybe they'll engage with you on social media, maybe by coming to your website and seeing some information. Maybe they want to engage with that. Again, it could be a blog post or something, maybe some pictures that are on your site, and maybe they want to engage with you further on whatever social media platform that they're more familiar with. Could be Twitter, could be Facebook, who knows, Pinterest. And so at the very least, with all of these ways that they may choose to engage with you, you essentially have to follow up, right? That's the main thing that you have to do. Even if it's just a short, quick answer, maybe if it's something that's redundant, you definitely want to follow up, because at least at that point in time, they're interested in you and your product or services. Now, the key to this, to really be successful, is to respond or follow up at a reasonable time. If you can do it within an hour, all the better, because chances are when they went to your website and they were interested and there was attraction and they became a lead, the motivation that they have, or the enthusiasm that they have for your website or for your products or services is pretty high. So you want to get them when they're at that high, and then hopefully bring them in to then again become a new customer. So now that you understand a little bit of how a sales funnel works, you really want to consider this when you're thinking about either redoing your website, or even if you have a website that's up right now, that maybe just more of an informational website. This is a good way to kind of think of your website in more of like an employee, or even like a sales manager, if you will, someone who would typically be out there looking for new customers for you. This is something, it's essentially a workflow. So what would happen when someone again comes to your website, and what you would want them to do, how you'd want the website to interact, and how you'd want to kind of, not to say corral, but how you'd want to navigate them through whatever your products or services are to then ultimately purchase your product. Right? So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have more questions, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'd love to answer them for you. And if you have a sales funnel and it's working for you, I'd love to also know in the comments below. Let us know how that's been working for you and what you've been doing. And if you're thinking about creating a sales funnel and you have questions on how to do that, also let us know, and we'll be happy to talk to you about it. Until next week, thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Gene with another Monday Marketing with Gene.